Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Assault Kingdom. We have EX06 here, one of their special sets, and we have the Hyaku-Shiki. Comes with the Mega Bazooka Launcher, I think that's what it's called, as well as the base jabber. And what else it has here, among other attachments and base. Interesting. So this is a candy toy, got mine from Ami, and let's open it up. Just a heads up, for those who live in US, they might have this available on Barnes & Noble, stuff like that, and you're not going to get the candy. Just because we have US laws against candy toys. It could pose a choking hazard. There are instructions inside, which I think I can figure out. Here we go, we have quite a bit of baggies here. Let me grab my... Well, where is that? I don't know what happened to my box cutter, but I got my scissor here. There we go. Other ones. And I think they're going to be releasing a couple more of this, kind of like the EX version or the limited ones. Well, I'm not sure if they're limited, but might be. Seems like a regular release to me. And I haven't heard any news for a new box set for the Assault Kingdom. They're possibly taking a break at the moment. Maybe considering what other possibilities are out there. But, yep. Got a lot of stuff here as I take it out. And more parts here. This one comes in a runner. I have to trim that out. And more base and more stuff here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and build this and get back to the review. Alright, we got the Hyaku-Shiki here, and it looks great. Nice paint app. That gold. It looks like a small robot Tamashi. It's surprisingly really good. But it still is an Assault Kingdom. You have this flexible front skirt here, as well as the side skirt, which allows you for that movement. This hose here on top is also flexible, and this fins on the back, you just pop out. It's in a ball joint connection. There we go. But yeah, overall, this is looking great. I like what they did here. Kind of like your higher end Assault Kingdom. They even have the insignia there for Hyaku-Shiki. And I think that's what it is. Now, articulation wise, it has a little bit of problem moving side to side in terms of the neck because of that collar. You might have to kind of pull up and clear that collar there to move side to side. This antenna is flexible, which is good. Shoulder is a bit limited in terms of articulation. The fin does not go up, so you have that much, but you can still rotate it around. Other than you're gonna probably hit this fin on the back here. You have the swivel there, elbow bend, yep, and you got your hands here. This is to hold the weapons, also a closed fist. Well, you can pretend it's closed. Or you can swap it with an open hand right here. And you do have a pair of that. So this Assault Kingdoms typically comes in 2 pairs, unless it has a cannon that has an angled handle or angled hand to hold it. So you only get that a few times. Then you have the waist joint here. Your typical waist joint. We were talking about the skirt. You got the swivel there. Your legs. The knee. Knee is not too bad in terms of that bend. You got your ankle joint here. There's a lot of hollow parts, but it's not too bad. So a lot of poses you can do with this, and that's why Assault Kingdoms, despite being a small size, it's just a fun desktop toy to have. Or not to mention they're easy to army build. They're cheap. Moving on, we have the weapons. We have the beam saber here, which is in translucent yellow. Now, we come out of here. There we go. Not too bad. I like it. And we have kind of like a cannon here. I'm not sure if this is a... probably is, but it's gonna be hard. You don't have that particular hand. And it seems like this should be just the underarm mounted. Kind of like this. Which, what it probably is. They also have the rifle here. Seems like there's a clip there that you can attach on something. Huh. There we go. Really nice. Other than that, that's basically the basic weapons for the Hyaku-Shiki. Again, really cool. Now moving on to the fun part, we're gonna take a look at the Mega Bazooka launcher here. It's nicely painted here. It is flexible as well, and there we got that little gimmick that you can extend this out or fold in. This tip here is also painted in that matte black. You have this thing that moves around, as well as this part here. Kind of makes me wonder, well, there is a mounting point here. I don't know if you just mount it somewhere. I wonder if it mounts to a certain thing. I mean, this reminds me of the Full Armor Double Zeta or the Foz, where you have this huge cannon thing that he can hold. Yeah, it's possible. But you do have multiple mounting points here, depending on how you want to hold this. But this is the standard. Just put this stand down. There is this also, in which kind of emulates how he'll hold the bazooka on both sides. Alright, to mount this, grab your base. You have one of these pillars. You do actually have a pair of them. And you also need this particular one. I thought that you put it underneath like this. You probably can, and actually it works. But it's supposed to be this. You move this up and you mount it underneath. There we go. This goes on to the side. Grab your stand, find the mid joint right there, and there you go. Now to mount your Hyaku-Shiki, you're going to be using this back peg here, and maybe just position it. Take your time. Push that in on the back skirt. There we go. Now he's mounted in. Kind of reposition him so this goes on top of his shoulder. Hands just kind of tucks in inside. Again, there's really no handle in there, but it kind of does simulate that he's holding it. And for some weird reason, they want you to put one of the foot here. It's like a kickstand or something, but there we go. Not too bad. I kind of wish this part here is a little bit hollow so I can stick this in, or some kind of effect part. But nonetheless, nice. Moving on, we have the base jabber here. I've had a little problem putting this on, and I will demonstrate that again. It already put a stress here. I think the best way to put this on is start with the back, push it in all the way, then you start pushing in to the front. There we go. Be careful though, you don't want to break this. So that's it. Otherwise, this whole thing is connected just by a peg, series of peg connection, or just one that you can move depending on how many you want to accommodate on the base jabber. According to the box, you can put 2 over here. Just gonna open it up like this. But since let's go with 1. Grab our Hyaku-Shiki here, and let's see if I can take this out here. Wiggle that out. There we go. Grab your rifle. And maybe... actually, let's swap this out with this. Just regular hand. And we're gonna borrow this base. I wish they gave you another one of these. That way you can just swap out between the two. I'll mount this here. Mount it on the bottom of the bass jabber. There's actually several mounting points there. And there is a place here to put the foot. I'll just put one. And for that kneeling post that we just saw in the box, you can have one on each. And there we go. It is a bit weird if you put both of them like this. It feels like it's so rigid. I wouldn't do that. You want to put at least one foot forward and kind of have that particular pose. Well, until gravity takes over. But yeah, or even probably set the foot here. So yeah, I really like this bass jabber. To be honest with you guys, I'm not a fan of the bass jabber nor the Mega Bazooka launcher. I've basically I didn't buy the Robot Damacy version of those. Actually, I'm not sure if there's a bass jabber Robot Damacy, but I didn't get the Hyper Bazooka, or I keep saying Hyper Bazooka, but Mega Bazooka launcher. This one in Robot Damacy form. I'm just not a fan of the design. But I do like the Hyaku-Shiki, and having this particular set kind of fills in that gap. And there we go. That's about it for this particular review. This retails about close to $25 to $30, depending on where you get it. It is a bit expensive in terms of Assault Kingdom. It is a set, and you are getting three things out of it: the Mega Bazooka launcher, the bass jabber, and the Hyaku-Shiki. And each one, if you buy the box set, typically a normal Assault Kingdom costs you about $6, $6 to $8, depending on where you get it. So 6 times 3, it's 18, but I guess 8 times 3 is 24, close to that 25 price point of this. But then again, you might find this retail for 30 bucks. Yeah, not too bad. I got mine from Ami again, and that's how I get my candy toy here. Otherwise, if you buy it in US, you're not gonna get a candy toy. Or a candy. Yeah. Who eats this anyway? Anyways, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Till then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching. And if you really want to, you can combine all of them together. Yeah.